So, should you play Libram Paladin? In short, the answer is yes. I will admit the deck is expensive and several cards are rotating out, so in the description I will have a link to my budget build where I went 7-3 with the version that costs 10,000 less dust than this. The only legendary was Lady Liadrin. Shameless plug out of the way, let's talk about why you should actually play this deck. Right now, it is the second highest win rate deck on Hearthstone Replay, and it dodged the nerfs. And since a lot of other more powerful decks are getting nerfed, I can say with pretty decent confidence that it will be at least a top 3, at the very worst a top 5 deck, because I think this is the best all-around deck in the game. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different cards that draw in this deck. 5 actually with Hand of a Doll. You have insane removal with the Broomstick Bear-Off combo or Blade Master Samuro. You've got really big minions with the Librams of Hope, Devote Pupils, along with Endless Pumps. And you have infinite value with Lady Liadrin and Cariel. So, mulligans for the deck are basically any 1-drop you can get your hand on, not including the Broomstick. That's more of a situational removal card. The Alliance Bannerman, Stonehearth Vindicator, and Lightforged Cariel, because she is so strong. You can play her on 7, and if you can guarantee that turn 7 play, it can alone win you the game. I'm going to get rid of everything except the Vindicator. Although it's not a 1-drop, it's extremely solid, and I could coin it out turn 2 without too much of a problem. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. No 1-drop's kind of bad, but if this ends up being like a rogue, Blade Master Samuro will help a lot. I think it would be better to start saving for the next expansion. And I don't think that I would say this if it wasn't the expansion to start the new year. But with the new year coming out and it probably having more creative design, potentially. I'm saying potentially. I don't exactly know what's gonna happen. I don't have any like insider information. Dude, come on. It's literally never Noble Mount anymore. But I think that because it's a new season, they're probably gonna do some experimental stuff. A lot of stuff is rotating. Nobody knows where the meta is gonna go. I would say waiting is probably best than buying a previous mini set. And honestly, the same thing kind of goes for this most recent mini set. He's going to get Noble Mount, and I'm going to concede. It's tips for starting streaming or YouTube videos. Like I said before, I would actually love to do something like that on a bigger scale. Like make a channel about specific things you guys might want to know. Because there's so much that could go into it. Like the biggest tip is literally just to start. Like, it's better to focus on doing something good than trying to do something perfect, right? Because it's almost impossible to do something perfectly, right? And if you spend all that time waiting and trying your best to do the perfect thing, there are a lot of times when it's just not going to work out. I don't know if I'm explaining it exactly the way that I want to, but I hope you're getting the general gist of what I'm saying. Don't let perfection get in the way of like good or even really good content in some situations. 1, 2, 3. The question is, do I play Broomstick or not? I think I play Broomstick because if I can get total control of the board, it'll force him to have a removal to bring it back. And I think it's worth committing a Broomstick to this in order to get a really good thing out there. I could either play 2 Librams of Wisdom, or I could just play Hand of a Doll. And I think what's going to happen is this 2 goes here because it's a 2-1, it's pretty weak. And then this goes here because it'll live with 1, sadly. And then I guess Hand of a Doll to draw a card to kill this off and go face. And I mean, I kind of get wrecked by a Blade Master Samuro here, but if he doesn't have exactly Blade Master Samuro, I'm fine. Even if he does, I still have positioning on the board. Like, it's still better in my opinion. Tried to start up a couple of times, but found out my hardware and internet wasn't that good. Fair enough. I assume you have a schedule of things to do already, but I would like be on when you do the challenge. So what's your time zone? That's a good question. My time zone is the West Coast, and I would be happy to do your challenge probably after this deck. I'll do it after this one. Give me Noble Mount. Thank you. My goodness, why is this so difficult to do? Pump that up twice, hit that. It's got Divine Shield, it's pretty solid. Turn 6 is gonna be weird though. But yeah. Also make content you have fun creating or it won't be worth it. That's true. Which is why I'm starting to branch out into other content like League of Legends. Might do like guide videos on how to make YouTube content. Because I like teaching people. I like teaching people about the stuff that I'm good at. And even though I might not necessarily be that great at a lot of things, I do like helping in whatever ways I can, you know? But yeah, I'll probably do the challenge after I play this deck a couple of times. Not immediately, but a couple of times. Is it ever worth it to just play Mr. Smite here? If I play Blademaster Samuro, I feel like this is kind of bad, but also not the worst. I mean, the entire strategy into these matchups is constant board control. If you can have board control, you will most likely win. And he could still respond with the Blademaster Samuro of his own, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Nice streamer, skilled streamer, solid morals, and even tighter personality. Streamer of the year, hands down, thanks. I appreciate it. I try my best, and I mean, you know what? If one of these days I win that, that would be pretty friggin' sick. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I probably won't, but I mean, if one day I did, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably cry. I wanna play this so I can play these for free, but it's just not mana efficient. Although, if I save Lightforged Cariel for potentially Barov, that would be pretty sick as a turn 10 play. But I also feel like it's too good to not just play now. Probably just gonna play it now. And go face. So I'm glad that this has Divine Shield. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna play this, Wisdom, and Libram of Hope all on the same turn, and then we're gonna play this turn 9, unfortunately, which is a little bit weird, but not the worst. We still have 2 Rush Minions left in the deck, 2 Devote Pupils. So I mean, we're gonna get some pretty good stuff, I think. These pumps are not gonna be great for me. We're not gonna Hero Power turn 1 though, unfortunately. Turn 1 of having the hero out there. What class is popular decks that doesn't use new hero cards? I'm assuming only Warrior. Warrior, yeah. Dear Lord, what on earth? That is really quite bad. That is really something else, actually, now I think about it. I really have no way of killing that, surprisingly enough. Let's do this, and then play both of these, and then pump up a little bit, maybe. Decent. Hit. Hit. So that way it dies to the 10. I'm actually pretty sure I lose this game now. Well, literally just because of that really big play and he pumped it up first. It's a little unfortunate. I've got money for a new desktop, so I was gonna start trying to come up with some content and then invest in better gear if I enjoy it and commit regularly. Why? Why are you so big? What the fudge? Oh my gosh, it's actually fine. We can play Varian and pump this up twice. And I mean, it's fine. And then we can play this for free. And then we'll just start pumping Mr. Smite. Well, actually, no, it's not necessarily true, because we're going to get stuff from this. We get Cariel, it's fine. We get the Truth Seeker, and then we get a Devote Pupil. That's fantastic. So we're going to go... Actually, probably here, because it dies. Drop both of these, and then probably pump up the lowest attack one that can actually attack. But I hope you're not buying a new PC to make content. I'm hoping you're buying it for other reasons, and then you're just gonna make content later on. But yeah, as soon as you start making the content, that's what's really gonna make things good, I'd say. That was explained very poorly. Once you start making content and you figure out what you like, then you can start making good content like around that, I guess. But I do actually want to try the challenge shot. I feel like it'd be super duper fun. For those of you who don't know the challenge, you guys can check it out here at the website that I'm sponsored by, Jester. Wait, I'm pointing in the wrong direction, aren't I? Gosh darn it, it's reflective. It's that way. It's the thing on the top that let me move it. It's this thing, the thing I'm moving around. And basically this challenge is to play a game, or play 10 games, and I have to win at least 3. where the game randomly chooses what I play against, or what I play. So the question is, do I win here? Barov, hit with my 3/5. Summon Mr. Smite. And this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, and then Librams of Wisdom, and then we don't die. So we play this. Then we smack. This dies. We get Librams of Wisdom. And for those of you who don't know, it rounds up. So if we make each of these odd, it technically adds a damage. Then we're gonna play Mr. Smite, and this should be enough damage. This does 4, this does 3, this does 5, and then this will do 4, and then we had 1 more left over. Got him. And don't forget, if you like fun educational content like this, feel free to hit the like button, comment any questions or concerns, and hit the sub button with the notification bell. Let's jump into it. Let's go Vindicator and hope we draw a 1-drop. We did in fact get a 1-drop. I think if I had to choose one or the other, I think Bannerman is better to play on 3. But Vindicator is definitely still fine. Like if Bannerman is like a 9 out of 10, oh no. Now I know it's a real, I wish trading exposed her. I feel like if they nerfed Maestra by saying trading a card and revealing that you are a thief counts as revealing you are a thief and should count. I think that is my biggest issue. And I wish that that's how it worked. Unfortunately, it is not. We're gonna play this, go face. Then we're gonna play this, and then eventually we'll probably end up playing Broomstick and doing a really big board wipe kind of play. The Null's not super active right now, right? It should be at a... oh, I guess he can play both those and then Null for 1, I would assume. 0? Okay, it's kind of bad. Okay. This is bad. We're hard looking for Blademaster Samuro now. We're praying that we get Blademaster Samuro. I repeat, Blademaster Samuro, if you would love to, if I would love for you to show up. It's not it. Like, how is this a fair turn 3, man? Let me tell you right now, it's not a fair turn 3. This turn 5, this turn 6 is fine. He has to trade in a little bit. Oh my god. You're joking. Look at the size of this friggin' board. If I had gotten a Blademaster Samuro at any point, this would have been easy. It would have been easy peasy, but now it's borderline impossible. I mean, this might keep me alive, and then we could do like this, this, and do some stuff to try to stay alive, but this is just insane. Hey Igor, I've been watching you grow since the beginning. I'm glad you're doing well and coming up with solutions along the way. I'm really liking supporting. Well, thanks, man. Much appreciated. Do you read Twitch chat, bro? Yeah, I read both. It's just, if you look at the chat, it's all been YouTube for the past little bit. There's one sup playa, Twitch one, but that is it. That's the only Twitch chat in the last little bit. We're gonna heal up. And then we're gonna go boom for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe. Or it could just be Lord Barrow Broomstick, which isn't the greatest, but whatever. After you summon another minion, give it rush. Mother of God, what have we done? I might have to try to wipe the board here, which is kind of lame. Oh no. Okay, he trades that away, which is nice. Yowza. Libram of Hope again. Actually isn't bad. We could give that rush and just go bonk, kill this, and then have total board presence. Then he plays Scabs. Then what do I do if he plays Scabs? Then I guess I just play Varian. I feel like this is just worth... I want to get the board presence, and I need to kill both of these things off. I can't let that just sit there. This is fine. He bounces everything back with Scabs this turn. I play Varian, draw 3. It's fine.
Keep your enemies close and your shadows closer.
Keep your enemies close and your shadows closer. Shut up, man. 4? You cost 4? I'm gonna overdraw a card if I do this. I'm actually going to play this a little bit differently than I initially said I was going to. Do that. Play this. Pass. And I can play Varian next turn now that my hand is a little bit emptier. I would like to get Lady Leodrin to get more Librams of Hope, or Lightforged Cariel for 5 armor. Would like to have had Cariel there to wipe the board, but maybe it's not in the cards. If he plays a big Edwin, I can kill it with Barov, which is nice. Ads on Twitch is crazy. Hello, Ikar. Hey, Lacarp, how's it going? I changed my Libram Paladin deck. See you running Mr. Smite. It's a great way to finish people off. Excuse me. It's been a great way to finish people off is what I'm trying to say. He might Shadow Step it after he kills that. Then he has to. He's already played 1 Shadow Step, so if he plays this one, it has to be a 2nd Shadow Step, which is nice for me. Elder Attendant, it's gotta be this and this, I think. Draws me a bunch of cards, we'll kill off the 4-1. We draw a bunch of cards though, Truth Seeker and Cariel Rome.
I cannot wait to read.
For the Alliance! If we play Elder Truth Seeker, we've played all of them, and if we play Lady Leodrin, Librams of Hope are then 3 mana. We can play Lady Leodrin and a Libram of Hope on the same turn. Dear Lord. Oh, no! Oh my goodness gracious, that's quite a big thing there. Wow, okay. So is it boom, 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 I guess? No, I think I want it to be Barov. Do I need it to be Barov? I mean, not really. The only thing I really need to kill is this, and I mean, I could probably just do it with this, honestly. This is just too good. I mean, he doesn't have another Shadow Step for the prize plunder. We just go face and we pass. Like, he can't really do much here. I think Leroy's 5 mana. Yeah. Is Mr. Smite better than Leroy? I never noticed. I would say yes. Because he gives other things rush, and there's no downside to playing him, like giving your opponent 2 minions. But yeah. Can I get Legend with Libram Paladin? Absolutely. It's arguably the highest win rate deck in the game. According to Hearthstone Replay. At least through, just normal Legend. Was that Libram of Wisdom, or was that the horsey? Oh, it's the horse. Cool. Okay. Love the horse. 20 damage is definitely not enough. I think it's just gonna be this. This. Lose the Divine Shield, doesn't matter. Hand of a Doll. Not another Hand of a Doll, but we'll do this. We're really just trying to find Lady Leodrin or Cariel at this point, and the fact we haven't found it yet is kind of weird. Leroy was a key part of Hearthstone history. This is very true. Was Magtheridon? I wish Magtheridon saw more play. He saw a little bit play in some Demon Hunter decks and some Warlock decks because he was just a good, like, board wipe, but yeah, he's not really that popular. Whoa, what are you doing? No shot you're playing that. You don't have swim. You realize that by doing that you lose. You realize that by playing that you've lost the O. Okay. There was no way he was gonna know that he was going to get a Potion of Illusion off of that. But also, it's still not that good, right? This gives me Libram of Wisdom or Noble Mount. If it gives me Noble Mount, that's kind of cracked, actually.
True strength comes from within.
Is this just lethal? 8, 15, 16, 17, 18. No, that is just lethal, right? Because this goes face. 11 damage. This was more than enough for lethal, actually. Huh, okay, cool, got him. Weird. We're gonna hard mulligan other than this, because this is just an amazing card, and we're gonna look for ones. We got a Trog into nothing. I thought I saw Hand of Adal briefly light up. Oh, it's actually a quest priest. Why are there so many quest priests? It's like they know that they specifically counter me. So there are so many of them today. What the heck, man?
I have things you never knew.
There are other decks that I'm gonna play for sure. Yeah. There are other decks I'm gonna play for sure. I wanna pump this up. I mean, Hand of Adal would be kinda cool, actually. I have to coin this out. I need to keep the tempo going. Hand of Adal, pretty good. This becomes a 3-3. It's not the easiest thing in the world to kill. Hopefully it doesn't kill off both and I can Hand of Adal again and draw some more cards. Probably runs Rustrot Viper, which means this is not gonna ever stick, but I mean, maybe it does for a little bit. Okay, we're gonna Hand of Adal it again. I think it's fine. Ooh, or alternatively, we play Alliance Bannerman. Let's weigh the pros and the cons. This is immediate damage on a minion, and it'll make it harder to kill to something like Holy Smite or something along those lines, and could draw me another minion for Alliance Bannerman. Already don't have a turn 4 play. I'm gonna Hand of Adal. It's immediate damage, and I don't think that playing this is necessarily the greatest. Oh my god, he actually... Well, sure, we're gonna play this then, and then we're gonna play Night of Anointment. We're just gonna pump up as much as we can, and then we're probably gonna play this turn 5, and then both of these turns 6. I hope I don't get Mass Dispelled again. Oh man, that's really wrecked me a couple of times. How you doing? Doing pretty well. But I do have other decks ready to go. Well, let me rephrase that. I have a deck ready to go. It is going to be a budget Quest Shaman. Or if you guys want me to play a different budget deck, I would be more than happy to play that as well. We're going to play this. And then we're going to pump up, I don't know, this one to play around Condemn and then just go face. I could have played Cariel, but there's really no reason to. Cariel Rome, not Lightforged Cariel, to be more precise. But yeah, pumping up Blade Master Samuro more will be definitely really, really good. Okay. These both go face. Blade Master Samuro will be good. I don't know. I guess maybe we could play this, pump up. And then if we get like Noble Mount, we could put it on this and trade there anyway. Let's actually do that.
Really? It's not too heavy.
Give me Noble Mount. There's like one, it's a 1 and 3 again. Cool, okay, we got Noble Mount. We trade here, it's fantastic. Slam it, and then these go face. And we just need to keep applying pressure. He could have Soul Mirror, but I don't really care too much about Soul Mirror. I mean, it's gonna happen regardless. I'm not super overcommitting or anything. It's just the way that this is. I'm assuming. Oh! Well, you know what they say about assuming, I guess. It does make an ass out of you and me. Or not assuming, assume. They say when you assume. I messed up the saying, but you know what I'm trying to say. You need to try this budget deck. You guys can also just send me like a deck that you want me to play, and then I make it budget. That's what this budget series is, essentially. Why would you do this to me, man? I might as well play this.
Our hardships only strengthen our resilience.
And just hope he doesn't have Viper. Even if he does, I don't think I really care too much. This makes me take slightly less damage, and then we go face with these. Ah, he had the silence, so it's rough. Oh! Okay. I'll try to do that then. Budget Ramp Druid would be really cool. I mean... Wait, the 4/6 still lives, which is nice, I guess. Oh, I lied. No Rust Rod. You got 3 mana left. I'm scared about it. Okay, it's not a restaurant. I'm fine with that. It's Quest Paladin. You want me to make a budget Quest Paladin deck? Why are you playing Quest Paladin in the future? What's your favorite hero card? Oh, I didn't see that question before. I think my favorite hero card's probably the Hunter one. I think it's just the most unique, and it has some cool stuff around it. Okay, the only one I don't want it to go on is Knight of Anointment. Either of these are fine because I play it. This is good because it's removal. This is good because it's removal, and this is my finisher. Actually, if it goes on you, I think I just win, so... No, I'm off by a little bit. Nah, it's, I guess, fine. Hit him in the face, pass. Budget Thief Rogue. I already did that, I went 5-0. You can look at it on my channel if you haven't already. I mean, don't leave the stream, but, I mean, you can look at it later. Favorite hero is Zul'jin. Oh, you meant of all time? Oh, then probably Deathstalker Rexar, the one that allowed you to build the beast.
I have things you
That was pretty
never
fun,
knew
actually. That was
you
super
wanted.
fun. Can you provide a selection of decks? I can only speak for myself here, but I feel like many people don't know what's meta right now, so I don't even know what I would see, or what I want to see. I have a video that I came out with about the top 7 decks in the meta. I would recommend checking that out. Shameless advertising. But, just to summarize, I guess, the decks that are on that list, I mean, I would still like it very much if you guys were to watch it, but just so you know, it is Quest Warrior, Face Hunter, Death Rattle Demon Hunter, Beast Druid, Libram Paladin, any of the rogue decks, Quest Hand Warlock, and there are definitely other ones as well that are solid, like there's Beast, Warrior, not Beast Warrior, there's Beast Hunter, there's, Ramp Druid, there's Freeze Elemental Shaman, there's Quest Shaman, there's Clounger. There are a lot of different decks. I feel like this is probably the most decks that we've seen be viable in a long time. So let's draw a Holy Spell, why don't we? So that way we can reduce its cost with Cariel. Libram of Wisdom, not bad. I want to go face with this. Okay. Hero power. We want it to go on Mr. Smite. Yes. Okay, perfect. We kill that off so no poison. Hit face. Hit face. And then we can go Broomstick with Libram of Hope and Smite all in the same turn if needed to kill something maybe. Oh no. Okay, if he plays Mutanus, oh no. That's so rude. Like, what am I supposed to do against this, honestly? I feel like Blade Master Samuro doesn't super work here. I mean, we can push some damage, but we just don't have the mana to do it next turn. We still have Bear off Broomstick for potential board wipes, so that's fine. Boom. Hero power. Wait, is this just lethal? Hold up. This is 10, 13. Oh, I already attacked, but this is lethal, right? This is 13 plus 10. Okay, cool, never mind, we won. There actually was lethal there. That's crazy. What the heck? What on earth? That's nuts.